Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Jojo.
Jyoti.
Sorry.
Jojo.
I was ready to unleash my frustration.
What is this frustration? Yes, please tell. Inform everyone what has happened.
One boo-boo has happened. because
Which
it
you
is-
already know because 2 दिन पहले हो चुका है.
it's not
हाँ.
our mistake. It's Raftaar's fault. He has uploaded the second video as Chhattis. Okay, so it's not our
On
fault.
YouTube.
On YouTube,
हाँ.
on his own channel, and then
Correct.
on Spotify, when I saw the track list now, it says the second track on the EP is the
So maybe you should release this one and this explanation people can hear. So now when that, what we thought, when Chhattis comes, that time don't be shocked if we are referring to it as
As a
second Gana
track two,
because it's
yeah.
not. Yeah.
because
yeah.
now we know it's
That's
not.
how we recorded it.
But
Correct.
that's how it's been recorded. We are
Yeah.
thinking it's the second track. So
जब तक थोड़ी खिचड़ी ना पके रिएक्शन में मजा नहीं आता.
what the hell? I thought we were going
Yeah,
so
you were.
smoothly and the order was perfect and then it was Raftaar.
know.
What are you doing?
रफ्तार
Anyway.
की फ्लो की तरह हमारे रिएक्शन में भी ऐसा चेंज आ रहा है.
Oh, I was like, how is she gonna spin this? Because his flow is actually good.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
here
So when
our
like he's
flow is messed
changing
up.
everything.
Oh, okay.
No, so we're also changing. Go with the flow, bro. Yeah.
ठीक है. Well done,
Yeah.
well done. Okay. So track 2, man. SIkander Kahlon. Like, bring the OG in.
मुझे जरा AC को थोड़ा low करने दो. I know.
I'll just wait for you. Are you done? Finished?
No, I'm saying because of the track.
I know,
Because
I know.
of SIkander Kahlon. Yes, I'm ready.
हमने heater off कर दिया, just say. Produced by Harm Sandhu. Harm, Harm. What? Okay.
Yeah, that could be. I know many like a half word, like a Harmeet or Harpreet.
Acha,
or,
okay, got it.
वैसे
Okay.
उसका आधा would be a. हाँ.
Okay, fine. So Raftaar and SIkander Kahlon F16. Let's see what's happening. Explicit warning continues.
Thanks, huh?
Just
Okay.
to recap, this is the 4th track we're listening to because we
हाँ.
heard Chhattis and then we heard
Deep Kalsi wala.
Gangnam?
Gangnam.
Gangnam.
Yeah.
And this is track 4, but this is actually
For
track 2.
us.
So we will release this on day 2. Okay, now that's cleared up.
Yes.
Chalo.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, play.
Hey, check me out now, baby. F16 हो जा मैं हायर काम चोर एम्प्लॉय वांगू फायर तेज रफ्तार लगदा मैं नायर बैठा करा बस लाइफ नु मैं जाया F16 हो जा मैं हायर काम चोर एम्प्लॉय वांगू फायर तेज रफ्तार लगदा मैं नायर बैठा करा बस लाइफ नु मैं जाया राती कॉल मैनू कर दिया माया मैनू सब जो सिकने चाया विच मेरे बस लव ऐसे माया सूवू जिवें एट लवाया हुन प्यार विच होवा नहीं मैं गुम नहीं पिंकी फिंगर मेरी आंखें वे तू चुम नहीं मेरे बारे बोल दे माड़ा सुन नहीं बेवफाई मुझे कबूल नहीं गाड़ी 2.0 मेरी टर्बो थोड़ी याद दर्ज कर दिया सर्वो मुझे कहती बेबी और दो बंगाली में करे कॉर्बो लोरबो नंबर 1 है का सोनी है सिकंदर रैप सिख मेरा लग जावे लंगर जिसम तेरा पतलो है मंदर नास्तिक नु आण दे अंदर
अंदर सिक बाहर सिक शायर बिग सायर बिग बायर पीली हमर बिग टायर कायर मेरे एनिमी है मिनी मेरे में माइक मायर्स ऑस्टिन नी वो आस्तीन वाले ना वो शालीन ना वो सवलीन साले बिल मैंने भरे वो ते साबीन वाले बुरे दिन में भी खड़े मेरे साथ टीम वाले मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं हिंदी के बिन अफसोस ये तो ढूंढ लेते हिंदी में सिन जिन्हें दोष लगे मेरा कि मैं सब ठोस लिखो जाके शब्दकोश खोले raftaar.in टॉप डॉग I'm a woo जैसे pop smoke drop top खुली रूफ करे साफ स्मोक मेरा क्रू मेरा क्लैन सारे आप लोग मेरा क्रू मेरा क्लैन सारे बाप लोग
F16 हो जा मैं हायर काम चोर एम्प्लॉय वांगू फायर तेज रफ्तार लगदा मैं नायर बैठा करा बस लाइफ नु मैं जाया F16 हो जा मैं हायर काम चोर एम्प्लॉय वांगू फायर तेज रफ्तार लगदा मैं नायर बैठा करा बस लाइफ नु मैं जाया
पी रैबिट खाता ना गाजर ना मैं बग्स ना जोजो ना रॉजर अभी टापा नहीं दिल्ली का बॉर्डर रास्ता मोहाली का चालू मसाजर मैनू लिखण नू वक्त नहीं लगदा जिवें सिंगा मैं वक्त नहीं पकदा सानू तकदे ही भजदे ने टायर कालू पाबलो डियाबलो नायर बेटा प्लेन में देखो आसमां ऑन फ्लाइट इनसेन मैं ना तू आजमा ऑन माय लाइफ फैला फ्लू बेटा बड़े तापमान जो बता दियो खून में मेरे प्लाज्मा ही नूनी का ओवर मदोसा मेरी माँ ने बना के परोसा मुझे झिलती नहीं बंदी ਬੰਦੀ ਕੀ ਸ਼ੋਸ਼ਾ ਮੈਂ ਪਟਿਆਲੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਇਸ ਕਮੀ ਮੋਸਾ
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਐ ਪਿਆਰ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸੋਸਾ ਜੱਟ ਹਾਈ 911 ਕਾਲੋ ਬਣਾ ਪੋਰਸ਼ਾ ਸਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਰ ਰਹਿ ਕਰ ਭਰੋਸਾ ਆਪਰੇਸ਼ਨ ਤੇਰਾ ਹੋਊ ਬਾਰਬਰੋਸਾ ਰੱਖ ਰਾਜ ਜਿਵੇਂ KGB ਰਾਹ ਬਸ ਤੱਕਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਤੇਰੀ ਨੀ ਬਣ ਜੇ ਤੂੰ ਮੇਰੀ ਬੇਬੀ ਨੀ ਮੰਗੇ ਮੋਡੀ ਫਸਟ ਲੇਡੀ ਨੀ ਚੱਕਾ ਇਟਲੀ ਦੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਕਹਿ ਲਗਾਂਦੀ ਰਜੀਵ ਉਹ ਨੀ ਚਾਂਦੀ ਪਿਆਰ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਚਾਂਦੀ ਰਈਸ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਬਾਈਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਆਂਦੀ ਤਮੀਜ਼ ਕਹਿ ਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਮੇਰੀ ਪਾਂਦੀ ਕਮੀਜ਼ ਉਹੀ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਉਹੀ ਟਾਈਮ ਉਹੀ ਦਿਨ ਹੈ ਉਹੀ ਕਹਿਰ ਉਹੀ ਗੈਂਗ ਉਹੀ ਸਿਨ ਹੈ ਉਹੀ ਫੈਮ ਉਹੀ ਪਲਾਨ ਉਹੀ ਪਿਨ ਕੋਡ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਲਿਨ ਕੋਡ ਮਨੀ ਸਾਰਾ ਗ੍ਰਿੰਗੋ F16 ਹੋਈ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹਾਇਰ ਕੰਮ ਚੋਰ EMPLOYEE ਵਾਂਗੂ ਫਾਇਰ ਤੇਜ਼ ਰਫਤਾਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਇਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਕਰਾਂ ਬਸ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਾਇਆ F16 ਹੋਈ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹਾਇਰ ਕੰਮ ਚੋਰ EMPLOYEE ਵਾਂਗੂ ਫਾਇਰ ਤੇਜ਼ ਰਫਤਾਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਇਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਕਰਾਂ ਬਸ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਾਇਆ ਬਣ ਕੁਸ਼ ਬਣ ਕੁਸ਼ ਬਣ ਕੁਸ਼ ਬਣ ਕੁਸ਼ bana kush bana kush bana kush bana kush kill it rap F16 ਹੋਈ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹਾਇਰ ਕੰਮ ਚੋਰ EMPLOYEE ਵਾਂਗੂ ਫਾਇਰ ਤੇਜ਼ ਰਫਤਾਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਇਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਕਰਾਂ ਬਸ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਾਇਆ
ਬੈਠਾ ਕਰਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਾਇਆ yeah oh this was now that I'm thinking about it, if we would have heard this second and first thing would have been like, oh, Raftaar ki wali awaaz wapas aa gayi, like, that's how he sung this song, like, and but now that scheme is gone. This is the most.
This is the most on this EP, but not most he's done.
So far. No, on this EP itself. Yeah. This is the familiar voice that we're used to. Yeah. And like how in one of the previous tracks we were talking about that how, like, he's not used that voice. Clearly he had, humne bas suna nahi tha. So yeah.
You will see many such boo-boos in the next days. It's okay.
So yeah, like this is, it's very, when you just feel like, thoda sa like your feet are just about not touching the swimming pool wala feeling, like or when you go into the ocean and you're just about off the shore where you can't touch the feet on the bed, like you feel a little off. That's what's happening to me with this EP. Like samajh aa rahi hai lekin just about nahi samajh aa rahi, like it's like, it's almost like I don't know if I'm being clear about what I'm talking about, but like
you're scaring me because that is a very scary moment when I'm in the pool.
Oh, that's an amazing feeling for me.
Really? I can't swim, so I get very scared the minute I can't touch the floor. I'm just like go back.
Acha. Okay, so then let me then clarify what I'm talking about. So that usually is considered like a risk-taking attitude, right? Like the second you can take just about when you're getting out of your comfort zone. So my point of saying that was we are in that comfort zone of listening to rap in a certain way. This album is kind of constantly challenging that comfort.
Yeah.
Because this is going just about in that risk zone where you're like, आया समझ बहुत अच्छा भी था लेकिन थोड़ा थोड़ा समझ नहीं भी आया, it's kind of pushing you to grow, and that's what I'm absolutely loving. Like सुनते हुए I'm constantly like at the edge of my seat going, हाँ okay ये reference समझ आ गया, ये नहीं आया, इसका मतलब क्या, अच्छा इसका, like constant calculative thing is going on. Yeah, but which is very nice. I'm truly enjoying it.
You're saying that in terms of the lyrics mainly, but also the musicality and the production and the sound.
See, musicality production and the flow changes. There is no two ways about it, right? When something is good, you appreciate it. So usme zyada calculation hoti nahi hai. It's just lyrics and understanding the lyrics jahan pe wo soch and that tigdam needs to happen. But as far as the production goes, really, really good. And how like all these elements are coming together fantastically. And it's becoming so like, ye kuch alag sa ho raha hai. And just, oof. Should I continue?
Yeah.
So this SIkander Kahlon and Raftaar getting together, like it's I honestly had thought that दोनों की बहुत भारी आवाज है, दोनों जब इकट्ठे आएंगे, हाँ उनके styles different हैं, but minus the language, like how even Raftaar said ना कि मैं हूँ हिंदी whatever, and मैं हिंदी में गाता हूँ and like everything, and so I knew that Hindi Punjabi difference is going to be there, but voice wise, still the way they've managed to kind of change tonalities and mix the whole thing together, it's just sounding really good and very groovy, like it's got that feel like happening with it. But if you really ask me, out of the 4 songs so far, I'd rate this at 3 or 4 actually. Like it's my least favorite, and yet it is like it's really, really, really good so far.
Okay.
So
So I felt like one, I liked what you just said about, you know, the EP being like a challenging. It's a challenge to the listener to grow beyond their existing boundaries of what they're accustomed to.
Yeah.
And in that way, brilliant. But yeah. So when I first saw his name, I was just like, dude, Raftaar and SIkander Kahlon, this is gonna be like something else. And I didn't know what to expect, because normally on a feature, like Raftaar will come first and then the feature artist will come second. And then it started with Sikandar's voice on the hook. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, he's doing the hook. And then when that line came in about Raftaar Lagu Mein Nair, I was like, that's why, because he's written such a, you know. So right there, the bromance was established. It
Correct.
was like, I'm gonna do the hook. The hook is gonna have a line which is a tribute to you on your track. So obviously Raftaar can't deliver it. It has to be delivered
Correct.
by him. And I thought
Correct.
that was the first thought in my head, like,
Yeah.
damn, the
Changed it
broship.
up so nicely.
Yeah, the broship is very intact and very strong and very powerful, and it's showing right here in the first like 4 lines. So
Correct.
so that happened, that thought came, and then I think the first verse also was Sikandar, na?
Sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry. Huh. Also change your mic settings.
Oh, again. यार किधर गया? Okay. हाँ, okay, इसके lyrics हैं Genius पे, तो वहाँ verse 1 was Sikandar only, Kahlon. So so a lot of the lines made me go like, so you know, they're like, this is the 4th track we're listening to. You guys know already. It's kind of, and it's weird because we are probably 2 of the very few girls who will react on camera, right? So it's very different, guys, when you listen to this EP and when we listen to it. And there's nothing that was that made me want to switch the track off, but there were moments where I was like, but the vibe is so good. So you know,
Yeah.
so that happened again in this track. Of course, both of them have a way of saying really heavy bars and spitting heavy bars and just moving on like nothing happened. You know, that happened here. There was quite a bit, that whole. Should I just go over the things? But let me just quickly wrap up my thoughts. So that happened. Raftaar came in. There was no gap there. It was just his verse flowed into his verse. Then the hook happened, and then again Sikandar Kahlon or Raftaar came back, and then Sikandar Kahlon ended it. So it was just like beautiful. I was like, do verse, wow. और पूरा सौरभ एक दूसरे के साथ merge vocally was so beautifully done, I felt. And I feel like, did Sikandar Kahlon sort of carry his flow on into the last verse? Like it continued, right, for a bit. So it was almost like they are doing the same verse with each other.
The whole segue,
if I remember correctly.
like पूरा ऐसा mix match was happening.
वो
in a very
बहुत
interesting
ही
way.
interlaced through the song was so beautiful. And so well done. It kind of sounded like एक साथ बैठ के स्टूडियो में एक साथ टाइम स्पेंड करके लिखा है एक साथ और फिर बनाया है गाना. It's not कि मैं बॉम्बे में हूँ, आप चंडीगढ़ में हो और हम कर रहे हैं अपने अपने वर्सेस और फिर भेज रहे हैं एक दूसरे को. I don't know. That's the feeling I got. I felt like they've actually been in
bouncing
the
the
same
energy
room
off each other in the same studio. Correct.
and done the whole like vibing off of each other's energy and verse
Yeah.
and then meshed it all together. So that was my thought. Of course, the tracks and I mean the lyrics and the lines themselves were very funny and interesting. But yeah, should I go over the lyrics quickly, like skim through them?
Sure.
Rati call.
I mean, most lines will be whatever. So it's okay.
You know. Nahi, but Milu's, I'll just try and find the ones that I really like. Milu sabnu sikne chaya, which mere bas lahu hai samaya, so hun jive Airtel lavaya. So he's just Airtel only over here. Well done. ਹੁਣ ਪਿਆਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੋਵਾਂਗੀ ਮੈਂ ਗੁੰਮ ਨਹੀਂ. Pinky finger आके okay. गाड़ी 2.0 मेरी turbo. कुड़ी आदर्श कर दी है servo. Okay, listen, I'm going to skip this. Go to Raftaar's. Sick under, sick bahar, sick shire, big sire, big buyer, Billy Hummer, big tire, kaya, mere enemy hai, mini me. Mere me, Mike Myers, Austin nahi, wo Astin wale.
Because of mini me. So good.
Yeah, this whole thing was, na wo Charlene, na wo Savli, साली बिल्ली मैंने भरे वो थे सांप बीन वाले बुरे दिन में भी खड़े मेरे. He's really like, Raftaar is really unleashing the frustration he's felt all this time, you know. he's like all those people who took advantage of me. In like literally every track we're hearing him lash out at that stuff.
Yeah.
No, so what like the feeling I'm
because
getting
he
is बहुत
doesn't do
भरा हुआ
it,
था.
yeah, and because he doesn't do it all the time, it's kind of seeming okay. एक वो होता है ना कि when you're constantly hearing a person constantly
then you're
clipping,
like-
you're like, अरे वापस, like, you know, but यहाँ पे it's like, it's okay, go for it, like, you know, you deserve
Let
it,
it out.
like, let it out.
Exactly, you need to vent. Yeah, okay. अफसोस ये तो ढूंढ लेते हिंदी में sin. This was okay. जिन्हें दोष लगे मेरा कि मैं सब पोस्ट लिखूं, जाके शब्दकोश खोले raftaar.in. Okay. Top dog, I'm a woo जैसे pop smoke. Drop top खोली roof करे साफ smoke. मेरा crew, मेरा clan, सारे आप लोग. मेरा crew, मेरा clan, सारे बाप लोग. Damn.
All right.
I was like, damn. Okay. Chorus. Verse 3 Raftaar. B rabbit खाता ना गाजर, ना मैं bugs, ना Jojo, ना Roger.
Yeah.
अभी टापा
So
नहीं.
यहाँ पे, why not just take credit for it? We know it's Jojo Rabbit, okay? Like everybody knows that, but we're just going to say it's you, Jojo.
Thanks, Raftaar. Thanks. Okay. अभी टापा नहीं दिल्ली का border रास्ता मोहाली का चालू massager. Interesting. चालू massager. It's there, na? In some
car seat
car?
massages. Yeah.
Okay. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲਿਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਕਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲਿਖਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵਕਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਿੰਘਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਭਗਤ ਨਹੀਂ ਭਗਦਾ ਨਾਈਸ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਤੱਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਭਜਦੇ ਨੇ ਡਾਇਰ ਨਾਈਸ ਕਾਲੋਂ ਹੈ ਪੈਬਲੋ ਦਿਆਬਲੋ है नायर God damn.
वाह.
Okay. बैठा प्लेन में देखूं आसमां बैठा प्लेन में देखूं आसमां ऑन फ्लाइट इंसान हूं मैं ना तू आजमा ऑन माय लाइफ फैला फ्लू बेटा बड़े तापमान जो बता दियो खून में मेरे प्लाज्मा घी नूनी का over my dosa now I'm hungry I also want
I had dosa this morning.
What? Okay, मुझे झेलती नहीं बंदी की शोशा मैं पटियाले वाला इसका मिमोसा शोशा I like that word मैनू कर दी है ना सिकंदर मैनू कर दी है प्यार जीवे सोसा जट हाई 911 okay कालों बना पोशा that's a nod to Sidhu right 911 जट हाई
हाँ.
I think
Yeah.
साडे तो दूर रहकर भरोसा ऑपरेशन तेरा हो बारबरोसा रखराज जीवे के जीबी रा बस तख्ता मैं तेरी नी बन जे तू मेरी बेबी नी made me cringe मांगे मोदी फर्स्ट एडी नी चक्का इटली दी कुड़ी कहला गांधी राजीव होनी चाहती प्यार ओता चाहती रईस मैनू कर दिया ओके never mind ओही कैर ओही गैंग ओही सिन है ओही फैम ओही प्लान ओही पिन कोड लगदा मैं क्लिंट वुड मनी सारा ग्रिंगो damn and then F16 होई Java higher okay I'm ruining it I'll stop
No, but they kept talking about this F16 for so long that I was feeling a little spaced out. What is this reference to? What is F16?
it's a fighter pilot fighter jet
Is this the same fighter jet which in the middle, like, what is the last like kahani about this F16? What is the scene about F16? Why are they talking about an F16?
Because it's like a very superior fighter craft.
No, I'm asking, is this the one that recently? No, that was Rafale, whatever. Rafale, that
नहीं,
was
उसका कोई
launched.
scene
ये
नहीं
वो उसके कुछ नहीं है ना हाँ. वो मेरे को समझ नहीं आ रहा था. I was like, what is this? But why are they talking about this particular jet? You know?
Yeah.
So,
No, it's F16 is like one of the most accurate weapon systems it has. You know the.
Acha, okay.
And
मतलब
it's-
trust you to know if a rocket scientist will not know, who will? So you may as well be abreast with it and tell कि क्या है. हाँ, cool,
हमें
got it.
इतना basic knowledge है, but yeah,
हाँ, हमें नहीं है इसलिए.
somewhere at least
Got
it's
it.
coming
Understood.
handy.
So like weapon, so it has the best weapon system basically.
I mean,
jets.
it's one of the best fighter aircraft in the world. That's basically what
got
it
it.
is.
Got it. Okay,
ठीक है.
then now it makes sense. ठीक
But
है,
so
अभी समझ
shit,
आया.
now you're
हाँ.
asking asked before we
बीच
started.
में रोक के ऐसे अरे मेरे को नहीं पता. हाँ.
Anyway, it's all good.
हाँ.
It's all good. This
Yeah.
whole EP is our classroom. We are also learning.
Always.
First track
Yes.
onwards only.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so this was track 2. Tomorrow you'll see track 3, which we recorded before, and then after this, now we will get to the actual track 4. Joe, I think
Actual track 3. So what is track 3 according to the
Spotify is Gangnam, which we've recorded.
Oh, which we heard. Okay.
हाँ, तो वो कल आप
Correct.
देखेंगे और फिर हम
Correct.
अब इसके बाद we are going to record No China, which is track
हाँ.
4.
Okay,
We're
cool.
not
Got
ridiculous.
it. Yeah.
ठीक है. Now that that's clear, take care of
yes.
yourself. Live long and prosper.
Yes. Bye.
F16 ਹੋਈ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹਾਇਰ ਕੰਮ ਚੋਰ EMPLOYEE ਵਾਂਗੂ ਫਾਇਰ ਤੇਜ਼ ਰਫ਼ਤਾਰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਨਾਇਰ ਬੈਠਾ ਕਰਾਂ ਬਸ ਲਾਈਫ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਾਇਆ F16 ਹੋਈ ਜਾਵਾਂ ਹਾਇਰ ਕੰਮ ਚੋਰ EMPLOYEE ਵਾਂਗੂ ਫਾਇਰ